With regards to Toronto, this is our second, engagement of the old four teams. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this might be the oldest football rivalry, certainly in Ontario, and one of the oldest in Canada, Queens against the University of Toronto. So, there's always going to be some added interest because of that. This year's version of the Toronto Varsity Blues is a good one. This is probably the best team they've had in several years. They're pretty solid on defense. They cover well. They play downhill. They hustle. And they've got a pretty good scheme. Offensively, they're efficient. They've got a senior quarterback, Simon Nazar, and one of our former receivers, Boris Isakov, completing his graduate work there, has added something significant to the receiving corps. Boris was always a crafty receiver when he was here, and he's found a way to make a contribution there. And they also have some other good receivers, a very solid running back in Devontae Smith. I think they have some good players. They definitely can make plays. They've got a solid kicker, so they present a very formidable challenge. There's no question about that. I don't think anything needs to be said about the significance of this game. Both teams are looking at this game as an opportunity to advance and be playoff contenders. So it's important. Their offensive coordinator is Luigi Costanza from Ottawa, and he, in times like this, you just wonder what Luigi's going to cook up. He's famous for bringing a few gadget plays into the game at this time of year, especially in big games, and usually at a time in the game when they really need one too. So it will be a game of high interest. There should be a good contingent of Queens fans at the game in downtown Toronto, and we're looking forward to getting after it. Well, it's the midway point in the season. All right, so everybody has either had their bye or has one pending. This will be a big game for them. There's no question that this is a playoff game for both teams, to be honest with you. So I'm sure that every able-bodied player on either side who can participate will be there, and I'm quite certain that the coaches put in some extra hours in preparation for this game here. There's no point looking past this one. Let's put it that way. It's an opportunity for us to get to 3-2 in the win-loss column, and it's an opportunity for them to draw even. And with each passing week, as the tournament sort of settles itself out there, you begin to see what your opportunities to make gains are. And there's no question that this is a big game for both teams.